Welcome back to Shots of Victory. I am Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
And in today's episode, we will be talking about Raw, NXT, SmackDown, WWE news, our Slammy predictions, NFL news, and then basketball
Yeah.
updates, which is both March Madness and NBA.
Yep. And remember to send in hot takes if you have any.
Yeah. Hot takes. Yeah. So Raw. Hot takes for Raw can happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Hot
Hot
take.
Hot. This is a cold take.
Cool take.
Cold take. ASMR. Oh. John Cena promo about how much the fans have mistreated him and how he was justified in what he did. Yeah, he's kind of just explaining everything. I don't know why everyone got mad.
Yeah.
Even though he was just explaining, like, why didn't he talk about Rock, Travis? Everyone hates that Travis is going to be involved.
Yeah. I kind of hate it too.
Which is why it works.
Exactly.
Yeet. I like how he goes from smoking with Jey Uso to killing Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Great progression of character.
Yeah. The heel... You know what? We're talking about the heel turn of John Cena.
The heel turn of Travis Scott.
That's what we should be paying attention to. All I'm saying, what did John Cena do to Cody Rhodes? Nothing.
Nothing.
What did Travis Scott do to him?
Gave him a black eye.
And ruptured eardrum.
Yeah.
See, like, come on. Even Shawn Spears did more than Cody Rhodes and John Cena did. Yeah, but then afterwards, Cody Rhodes comes out and says he wants to face the real John Cena, and he will run over the current Cena. But yeah, they didn't really say much because John Cena would kill Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, he would destroy him on the mic.
But really, this wasn't like a heel. John Cena came out and said he wasn't really a heel or a face.
He's a human.
Yeah, and he kind of just... I feel like he was just airing out how he felt. It wasn't really a heel promo. He
was just saying how he felt.
Yeah. You know what? If I was the head of a stupid invisibility joke...
For 20 years.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
Anyways, Penta beats Ludwig Kaiser in a no-holds-barred match. After the match, he says he's going for the IC title. Finn gets mad at Dom in the clubhouse for going behind his back and trying to recruit Penta to the group.
Penta!
Nothing else happened, right?
No. Yeah.
Dakota Kai beats Ivy Nile after Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee come out and chase off American Made. Io Sky and Bianca Belair contract signing interrupted by Rhea Ripley, who beats both Io and Bianca down, signs her name to the contract, and makes it official.
It's not official.
Jey Uso beats Austin Theory. Gunther tries to attack after the match with a choke, but Jey fends off. Match was really quick because it was supposed to be 11 minutes, but since John Cena went over, it was...
Crossbody.
That's fun. Austin Theory should win the... Loki, I was thinking the only way they could save Austin Theory is by making him win the Andre the Giant tournament.
Ooh, yes. I agree.
But that does nothing for your character.
Yeah.
Unless he gets like... They should really change it to whoever wins gets like a IC title shot.
Yeah.
Or US title shot.
Yeah. Mid-card title shot of your choosing.
But it'd be IC. I don't really see him winning IC.
Him versus Penta Zero Miedo.
Nah, if he was still on SmackDown, I'd say yeah, I could see him being LA Knight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, Adam Pearce gets the contract back from Rhea, who signed it, and who signed it says that it's not official. That's not how the laws work.
You're a child, Rhea.
Which everyone online got mad at Rhea for signing her name because they're like, I don't think they saw this segment because they said it doesn't count and she's not in the match. But everyone's getting mad like she just inserted herself in the match.
Yeah.
Also acting like Shawn never did that back in the day. Was it Shawn? Yeah. It was with Shawn. I'm pretty sure it was Shawn.
What?
Shawn signed his name to a contract and made it official. I think it was Shawn. Sean was involved in the match. I think it was Sean who did it.
I know John Cena did it once. It was supposed to be Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns, but John Cena comes out, destroys Baron Corbin, and signs his name instead. And
Yeah, there we go. I think really it's because it's a woman.
mm-hmm.
I'm for it.
Adam Pearce does not like women.
No, even though Adam Pearce. I saw a great take on. Oh wait, let's finish this first.
Okay.
A brawl between the three happens. Anyways, what I was saying was, someone just said if they don't know what to do with the feud, they just make them brawl for a match, for just a show.
They've done that for every
Which
feud.
has happened every single week, and I haven't realized until they said it.
Yeah.
Now, our hot take: do you think that helps the
No.
feuds?
I do not think that helps, honestly.
I think it depends on the feud.
With how much they are doing it, I would say no. If it was
Okay, let's go through it real quick. Okay, first we had
Jay and
so far. Let's just say we have these three.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps for these three.
Yes, it helps with these three.
Jay and Gunther.
No.
Not right now. If they use it, also next week it is announced that there's a tag partner, mystery tag part. No, because we already talked about Jay. It's 8 Down Under, Jey Uso and a mystery partner.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens there. People say it's either Joe Hendry, Drew McIntyre, which I don't understand.
No.
Jimmy. Who else has been said? I think that's it.
I think it is it.
I heard people say Trick. I don't really know because of their interaction. They had an NXT I think it was Roadblock. No.
It was like NXT 200 or something like that.
Yeah, it was the one that. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it was. People were saying all of that reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing Gunther's getting involved, I feel like it could be Joe, but with the story right now, I think it makes sense for it to be Jimmy.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless and if Gunther goes after Jimmy and attacks Jay, then it makes then the brawls will be better.
Yeah.
But if he just goes for Jimmy and Jay and then Jimmy helps him off, that just looks bad.
Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't do that many brawls because too many brawls waters down the effect of a brawl.
Or not so many one-sided brawls.
Yeah.
Now if it was Gunther won 2 in a row, Jay won 1, Gunther won 1, so on and so forth, then it'd be fine. But with Gunther winning every single one, I don't think so.
Yeah. Has Jay won a single one? He won one.
Yeah.
1 out of 5.
Yeah. Tiffy versus Charlotte, that helped.
Mm-hmm.
Punk and Seth, that helped.
Yeah.
Has Punk, Roman, Seth had one yet? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I guess at Rumble.
No.
Well, we haven't gone there yet, Buster. What else? But also back in the day, not back in the day, a few months ago, the best feuds were built off just bunch of brawls every other week, like Braun and.
Fatu.
No, Braun and Braun.
Oh yeah.
Braun and Seth. Seth and Drew. Punk and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just saw the success of those and just said, "Yeah, click it in."
There was one I was thinking about. I just can't remember who it was.
I mean, it's a good idea because you get screen time. It doesn't build a feud. It just
KO and Cody.
Yeah. It's kind of just in 2K, WWE 2K, my GM, you have a face-to-face, a call-out. It just doesn't help the feud at all. That's what it is, basically.
Basically.
Anyways, let's get off our... Why is this a new thing? We go through Raw super quick, just have a random tangent in the middle. It's all your fault. LWO beats the Creed brothers. After the match, LWO gets attacked by a man in the American-made mask.
Who could it be?
Honestly, I was hoping it'd be Rey Fenix, but with him possibly going to SmackDown, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't him if he was on Raw, I think that'd be so good. Because then you can get a face-to-face between the two. Because he's technically part of LWO, kind of. Not really part of it. I guess, no, he faced Rey at Rumble.
Who?
Penta.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling it face because it was a one-on-one for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be Chad, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's probably gonna be Chad, and I'm not gonna be mad if it's Chad. But like, I guess like I don't know. We should see how they're doing good so far. I just need to see how they're doing with it.
Yeah.
Let them cook. Seth Rollins promo about how much he hates Roman and Punk and how he will be on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
This was just a nothing promo. It was really bad. We weren't paying attention to it because we just missed it. Like
Yeah.
all he said he was basically to The Rock, just saying, "We're friends, but we're not friends. I'm on SmackDown because we're friends. And we're not friends, Punk. I don't like you, Punk. Roman, your big brother. I don't like you. We're friends though. Our kids are friends. Our moms are friends.
Our baby.
My wife's the man. The man's not coming back. But I'll be back on Friday SmackDown. But yeah, whatever gets yourself the money.
Yeah.
Also, when did it just ever get announced that Punk was going to be there?
I don't think
it was ever announced that Punk was there. They just said he was there. I was like, what? Karrion Kross tries to manipulate AJ backstage by telling him how easy Logan has been getting in WWE, which is true. But he deserves it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Boom.
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 Okay. So I was reading something. Karrion Kross has been having a little back and forth feud with Mr. Ginger Man, Sami Zayn, on social media.
Yeah.
And it's not one-sided now because I think Sami Zayn has responded to a few.
He has responded. I know that.
Yeah. So maybe this is how we got our WrestleMania feud between the two.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, we know you do. We know you hope so. I like how we're getting mad at Drew McIntyre for being in a nothing feud, but Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn are just in a nothing feud for Mania. Like this will go nowhere. Sami Zayn's not turning heel.
No, Sami's turning heel.
Sami turns heel, joins up with Kevin Owens, and dethrones the new bloodline.
Yeah.
No. Braun retains the IC title against Finn Balor after the match. Penta chases out Judgment Day and stares down Braun. I really think this is how we get to the ladder match.
Yeah.
I think next week, today, whatever I forget what we call it.
Next week.
Next week we're getting Braun versus Penta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they want to feed Penta a big loss this soon.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if they want Braun losing the title before Mania.
Honestly, I could see them because, realistically speaking here, Braun loses the title.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't affect him.
Yeah.
Especially with JD getting involved, I think they could cost Braun it.
Mm-hmm.
Give Penta the win. I think it's going to be with Dom. I think Dom helps Penta win because he wants to get Penta with Judgment Day. So I think they're going to have this as like a favor kind of.
I swear if that match ends in DQ, bro, oh my gosh.
And I think Braun loses here.
I honestly kind of think he should.
With seeing how they book Braun as well, he's lost before and has gained before.
Mm-hmm.
What is Braun, a face or a heel right now?
Huh?
What is Braun, a face or a heel?
He's a face.
Yeah, I think this is how you just do it. Hit Braun heel turn. I mean, it's not that hard to do a Braun heel turn.
Mm-hmm. They turned Braun face for a week, then turned him back heel. Remember that?
Yeah. But also, I think they have bigger plans for Braun, so I think they're gonna want to give him the loss.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if Jay doesn't win at Mania, I think Braun's gonna dethrone Gunther.
I could see it.
Anyways, Mania, we're getting Braun, Penta, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Sheamus, Butch.
Kaiser.
Where's the? I was seeing people said they should give Finn the title at Backlash,
Mm-hmm.
and then Clash at France. Sheamus should win it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But also, it's like Penta losing to Finn that soon.
No.
Or Braun losing to Finn that soon. If it's Braun, I see it.
Mm.
If it's Penta, I don't see it.
Yeah. Well,
if it's Dom, I could see it.
Yeah.
But then Penta's walking out of Mania as a loser, which I could see happen.
But
Because I think after, let me speak in a second. But I think after Mania, Penta and Rey Fenix are getting put together.
yeah. So that's what I was about to say.
Okay.
I thought that he could take the loss because then he could go straight for the tag titles.
Oh, because they could. He goes. He like just down in the dumps for his loss. Rey Fenix comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Yeah. Do you think the Raw titles will be defended on WrestleMania?
Should they? No. Will they? No. With, I would say, a tag showcase, but with SmackDown doing it, no.
Yeah.
Can I see them building a feud within the next few weeks? Yes.
Yeah, but who would it be with?
There's only one right answer, the New Day.
Yeah, New Day is the one. Right
Or, I want to say the Creed Brothers.
They've been trying to build a feud, but they've also been trying to build a feud with LWO.
Which, I think once we get this, figure out, I think, is there anything, you talk real quick. Actually, I can see you talk. I'll do this.
I could see like a triple threat between them. I could see like LWO versus Creed Brothers versus Viking Raiders. Like maybe LWO gets a shot at the titles in the upcoming week. Creed Brothers cost them. Then at WrestleMania.
Oh, I just was with the WWE fan. I'm doing the Instagram.
Good luck. Yeah.
I'd want them. Okay, we're good. Nope, nothing announced.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I feel like the next time we see this masked figure, he's gonna get unmasked.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna get Rey versus the masked person, and that's just it. Actually, wait, we're not gonna get. I think it's gonna be just faction versus faction.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Because who is it 2-2? But then it's 2-2. It's 4 versus 3.
Zero miedo.
Penta helping Creed Brothers?
Rey Fenix helping.
Yeah, I would say that, but Rey Fenix his vignette is on SmackDown.
Oh, true.
He didn't have one this week, did he?
He did.
He did?
It's in the card.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read that. I didn't see it. We'll see, I guess. Who else could it be?
It is pretty sure.
It's Chad.
It's Chad.
I'm talking about who the masked person could be.
Oh.
I want it to be someone so we can get this feud. But honestly, it could just be them versus them, like, and just not have one of the people like walking. No, who's the other one? Cruz del Toro. Yeah, I don't have a minute. Anyways, that's it for Raw. NXT.
Chelsea Green versus Sol Ruka for the Women's United States Championship, or Chelsea Green retains the title with the help of the Hervis.
Fans were singing the Pledge of Allegiance of Chelsea. It was really funny.
Yeah.
That's my take for that. I like how you've had Chelsea's done better. Better defenses than every other women's title right now.
Yeah, that is so true. But it's because she could play a comedy role during her matches, while the others are serious.
She's just a media star.
Yeah. She is. Trick Williams tells Javon that he will never be champion. Lexus King then comes up and talks trash to Javon, and Javon rocks Lexus.
Bouncy.
I think it's announced for next week that it's Lexus versus Javon for the Heritage Cup.
Why did it say Javon and Evans?
What?
Javon and Evans.
Talks trash to Javon and Evans.
Oh, sorry. Your lack of commas?
Stephanie Valkyrie promo where Jordan Grace gets jumped by Jay Parker, who then comes into the ring and challenges Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yay.
Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inumura beat Hank and Tank.
Yay.
Eddie Thorpe and Rich Holland talk about how Ricky Saints and Trick Williams always get everything that they want.
Yay?
The
How does Saints always get what he wants? This is his second or third week. How's he always getting what he wants?
The Calling beats the D'Angelo family after Tony was attacked backstage by the Hooded Gang.
Yay.
Yay. Backstage, Fallon Henley is complaining, so Stephanie Baker will defend both of her titles next week.
Yay?
Yay?
She's losing one of them.
She's. Do you think she loses her main title to Jada, or do you think she loses North America to Fallon?
I think she loses to Jada.
Mm.
Noting that they obviously want her to have the North American title since they gave that to her.
Yeah.
Why they didn't just have Julia versus Jada Parker? I guess it makes sense because that feud's just already there. Like, I mean, not Jada Parker. Stephanie Valkyrie and Julia feud was already there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. JC Jane then beats Carmen Petrovitz, and after the match, after Carmen refused to accept the help of Ashante to cheat. He slid a chair into the ring, but she wouldn't use it.
He doesn't lie. I mean, she doesn't lie. She doesn't cheat. She doesn't steal.
Yeah. Ricky Saints then beats Rich Holland in a pretty clean match.
Okay.
The Hoodie Group reveal their name to be Dark State and go back inside to cause more chaos. The Ricky Saints interview backstage interrupted by the Calling, who make fun of him, and they then walk off.
Boo, that's not nice.
Yeah. Trick Williams then beats Eddie Thorpe in NXT Underground by a technical knockout.
Who cares?
After the match, Oba comes down. Javon comes out. Big brawl between the three. The Dark State is for some reason in the crowd. The Lumberjacks on the outside get in the ring. Javon takes out Oba. Javon and Trick have a big stare down, and his Dark State just watches from the crowd. All the lights were just going on and off.
Like, okay. I thought we were going to get, like, a triple threat between the two, Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think they give it to Javon.
Mm-hmm.
But why is Dark State there? Is that just them to being, like, ominous?
Trick
or are they
is
just getting...
the leader of Dark State.
Or are they just getting involved in the match?
Trick's the leader of Dark State.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody, out of they've attacked Javon, they've attacked Oba, but they haven't attacked Trick.
I would say Trick could be it. Yeah. But with Trick being the most likely to get called up after whatever it's called, it makes no sense.
WrestleMania?
Yeah, after Stand and Deliver.
Oh, Stand and Deliver.
It makes no sense for him to be called up.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for him to be either.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they keep Trick down and have Oba go up, which I do not see happening.
I don't see it.
Anyway, but also I feel like Trick's might stay longer because he's turning heelish.
Yeah.
And the NXT big stars have, like, Carmelo Hayes, he went heel before he went up.
Mm-hmm.
Braun Breaker went face before he went up.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffy never did.
Yeah.
Which will explain the downsides of that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But Trick turning heel, I think he could stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
When's the draft?
I think right after 2 weeks after Mania, maybe.
I mean,
they didn't announce the date, but it's always like 2 weeks after.
They did announce the date, yeah.
They did?
I think so.
I'll check. I'm just for a little bit.
It's like maybe he doesn't get called up after, like, Raw after SmackDown after Mania and gets called up at the whatever it's called. Oh, good job, got the wordle.
Thanks.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I would love it, yeah, but it's like, I don't know if there's time. Unless he just doesn't get called up, then I could see it happening. Maybe it didn't get announced, but I'm just smoking.
It is announced that the draft is happening, but it doesn't have a date.
Okay.
It's expected to take place after April 20th, though, which is WrestleMania.
Oh, no, duh. Okay. Anyways, SmackDown. SmackDown. Randy Orton promo interrupted by Mr. Kevin Owens, who tries to reason with him, but Randy will not hear Kevin out.
Mm-hmm. He will punt his head off at WrestleMania.
And a match gets announced for WrestleMania.
Yes, correct.
Do we want stipulation or no stipulation?
No stipulation. Oh, I don't really need a stipulation, but if
I think the only stipulation that could happen is just all moves are allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're having the punt and the
punt versus package pile driver.
Since those are the main things building this feud, I think that's the only stipulation. I don't want a street fight really. I think they should save the street fight for Drew and Priest.
Drew and Priest need the street fight.
I think they should just have a unsanctioned match. I mean, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, don't say that. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if they do it at a WrestleMania. But they did it at Elimination.
They've done it before.
Yeah.
They've done unsanctioned at WrestleMania.
Well, I know that, but I just don't know. We'll see. I still know how bloody they want to get to choose WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Priest and Jimmy Uso beat Shinsuke Nakamura and Drew McIntyre. Mm-hmm. Drew beats up Damian Priest after the match.
Yep.
Would have guessed.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair interview from Satellite where they talk about their Mania match. Charlotte just cooked Tiffany.
Oh
Tiffany did horrible.
gosh.
She was stuttering.
Yeah.
This match did not need Tiffany as a face. It is horrible now. It's not horrible. It's just downgraded now. She's a face.
Yeah, they should have just been both heels.
And the thing is, it's fine. Charlotte Flair is a heel. Who cares if it's heel versus heel?
Mm-hmm.
It's Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Tiffany, with what I was saying earlier, because I had to take a little pause so we can talk about this. A lot of the big stars had to stay down in NXT just to go turn heel to show their variety.
Yeah.
Tiffany never did that, so we never knew Tiffany's face promos.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trick, we're seeing his. Mello, we saw how good his heel is. He's still heel.
Yeah.
Braun, we saw how good he is a face, and now he's a face.
Mm-hmm.
Ish. Even though he killed Ice Speed at Mania.
Ice Speed was a heel. He took Akira Tozawa's spot.
After Carmelo Hayes murdered him. But yeah. This really, it's so sad after last week Tiffany just elevated the feud on her side, but then just took it down this week.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman beats Jacob Fatu by DQ after the Bloodline attack. Braun is now the number 1 contender for the U.S. title.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I could see. I think this might be our ladder match instead of the other what we had as Raw be our title match. I don't know.
See it.
But the thing is,
we're doing 4 ladder matches this season.
From how we were earlier, it made sense for Raw having it, but we haven't seen Sheamus or Butch in a while.
Yeah.
While we're actively seeing these people get used.
Yeah.
Because Braun is in the U.S. title now. The Bloodline's always just. Let's see. Let's map this out real quick. Who do you think it is?
LA Knight, Shinsuke,
Jimmy, Braun, Jacob.
Braun, Jacob. Yeah. And maybe
Solo?
Mello.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Or Andrade, whoever you want.
But at the same time, I really want it just to be Priest, Drew, and LA Knight.
Yeah, that'd be a good match as well.
Because I feel like,
because Drew has heat with both of them.
Yeah, Priest and Drew are having a feud right now. Everyone's saying it's a nothing feud, so I feel like
if you want to prove it's not, you gotta put a title in there.
Or you make it a first contenders match.
Yeah.
For
whoever beats LA Knight.
Ooh, okay. For title shot for SmackDown after Mania, and then give him the title, or is that not? No. Okay. If it was Raw after Mania, I'd say yeah, but with
yeah.
Backlash. That's one. Because you don't want to have a bunch of title changes on Mania.
Yeah.
I mean, you do, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it at Backlash. It's fine.
Yeah.
Backlash isn't St. Louis. LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre.
in St. Louis.
Yeah. Liv Morgan says she is still mad at Jade because she didn't say that her and Bianca didn't attack. Wait, her and Raquel didn't attack her.
Yeah.
Piper Niven beats Zelina Vega with the help of Chelsea Green and Alba Fire.
Mm-hmm.
This is not good for Zelina.
No. Oh my gosh! Did you hear that theme?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh!
Liv Morgan beats Jade Cargill. After Naomi hit Cargill with the title, Naomi attacks Jade after the match.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's up, what they're going to do with Liv.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's no Mania match for Liv. But she's the tag title holder.
Yeah.
Raquel's a title match next week.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also pinning Jade, which is just huge.
Yeah.
But also, it's like... What
I
are
don't
they
want
doing?
Liv to miss 2 straight manias.
But the thing is, I think she might, noting that we'll get into later.
Mm-hmm. What are we gonna get into later?
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Drew McIntyre interview about how no one has proved his logic wrong and no one ever will.
Mm-hmm.
His logic about what?
About how he's not delusional, like, you know, like how everybody's against him.
Well, yeah, it's called the business.
Yeah. That's
Street Profits title celebration interrupted by Los Garzas,
mm-hmm.
then interrupted by Pretty Deadly.
Mm-hmm.
We had a Ray Phoenix teasing prompt thingy.
Mm-hmm.
We also had a Aleister Black one.
Wait, did we?
Yeah,
I thought that was 2 weeks ago.
it was this week and last week.
Oh.
They started last week.
Did it say 3 on it this time?
It said 4 and then had random a bunch of stuff afterwards.
Oh.
Street Profits beat Los Garzas. Street Profits have a new theme song. With them having a new theme song, I think they're going to Mania as champs.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd give him a new theme song just to have him lose. DIY tells they will help Pretty Deadly if they help them, but they tell DIY they don't need their help. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins promo ends in a huge brawl between the 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They all point to the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
It really was a nothing,
It was a nothing burger.
which is bad because I think this is the last time in a while reading all 3 of them together.
Yep.
Which I don't really care about as long as they all have one-on-ones with each other. Unless it's just Seth. If it's Seth and Punk the whole time.
And no Roman.
Seth and Roman don't really need this face-to-face because, I mean...
Punk and Roman. Could work.
We just need Punk and Roman once or twice.
Yeah.
Seth and Reigns is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Punk and Paul
Ooh.
is good.
Roman and Paul.
Roman, Paul, Punk, like, that's fine. I guess could you use it as Punk's having Paul put him into the match?
Mm-hmm.
Is it crazy for me to say Punk needs to win the match?
I feel like he does, honestly.
I think that's what I think happens. I think Seth just dies. That's Seth. He always dies at me. I think he just dies. Punk pins Reigns. And then after the match, Paul celebrates with Punk.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then we get Punk versus Reigns whenever Reigns comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Because God knows he's not going to be back by Backlash.
Yep.
Probably at Clash.
That's past SummerSlam.
That's fine with me. Clash of France?
Yeah. Clash in Paris, I believe, is August 31st.
Oh, okay. That's fine with me, though. Punk, you think he's not going to be back by then? What's back? Oh, it's Backlash King.
Then
Money in the Bank. Okay. I don't want it at Backlash. I really hate that it's in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it at
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's fine. Look in my eyes. What do you see? That was racist. My point off. If you have any Saudi Arabian fans, I'm sorry. Okay.
I got this. I'll just steal your paper. WWE, AEW, and TNA news. There will be a Roast of WrestleMania hosted by Tony Hinchcliffe right after WrestleMania Night 2.
It is not going to be televised, sadly.
It isn't?
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Eddie Kingston is believed to be cleared to wrestle again for AEW sometime during the summer. Do you know what injury he has? I forget.
No clue.
Okay. We'll just go on. Chris Bay hopes to return to the ring again after a scary neck injury. Says it could take up to 5 years for him to return.
Let's go.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss has been pulled from the WWE World Tour. No answer to why she was taken off given.
This is what we were saying earlier by Liv not having a title match, like a match of Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were just assuming with Liv pinning Alexa that we were getting Alexa, Nikki versus the other two.
Yeah.
Because if anyone in what's it called?
There's Renee?
No.
Wyatt Six?
Wyatt Six can take a pin
It's
and
Alexa.
not affect them, it's Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Because Alexa's the established star
Mm-hmm.
to fans. Nikki Cross is an established star, but not this version of Nikki Cross.
Yeah.
Bo Dallas is just coming back off of injury. He can't.
Mm-hmm.
The Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, fans don't really know them that well anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like the average fan. So I feel like because they're more NXT stars.
Yeah.
A lot of day-to-day fans, not day-to-day, just average fans don't know those two names.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric Rowan, he's kind of just there.
Yeah.
He can take a pin, cannot. I don't think old fans know who he is. I don't think any new fans really know him that well. They just know him as guy who was in the Fiend thingy, whatever it's called.
Wyatt family.
Well, continue.
Both Ricochet and Mike Bailey pinned someone during a number one contenders match, so they will face Kenny Omega at Dynasty.
Yay.
Joe Hendry will make an appearance at WWE World during WrestleMania 41 weekend.
Yay.
Goldberg says he wants to face either John Cena, Gunther, or Braun Breaker in his retirement match.
Yay.
AEW has trademarked the name Titanes del Aire for the team of Commander and Hologram.
Yay.
It was reported that 7 wrestlers got hurt at TNA Sacrifice. The Hardys and Moose are not cleared yet. Karrion Kross announced that Blue Evening, a film he helped produce, will be out on April 8th.
Boom.
Boom.
Karrion Kross is also going to be at a GCW event.
Yep.
I have no clue what event he's going to be at.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that Shayna Baszler's at too.
I'll look it up.
It's fine, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Next, on to the Slammies. I don't know when this is coming out.
It's WrestleMania weekend.
Nope, Sant just did a video on it, so I said, we should probably do this.
Yep.
Anyways, I think it's because the list got announced. That's why I think.
What?
The list for who they were nominating.
Yeah.
Female Superstar of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Io Sky.
So
between
it's going from WrestleMania 48 to now, correct?
WrestleMania to WrestleMania, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say Liv Morgan.
I was between either Liv or Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
I would say or Io.
Or Io. I'm saying Liv, though. The summer that she had during 2024 is selling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Male Superstar of the Year.
Cody
Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Mr. Punk, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins. Definitely not Roman.
Yeah. I'm between...
Definitely not Gunther.
Yeah.
Jay, Drew, Punk, I could see.
I'm between Drew and Punk.
I'm between Jay, knowing that he just made himself the biggest star in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say Drew.
Yeah, I'm saying Drew as well.
Okay, most memorable entrances. Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania with Brandy and his dog.
And he had the skull mask.
Yeah. Jey Uso on Raw on the Netflix debut with Travis Scott.
Smoking his blunt.
Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. The Rock at WrestleMania. Bailey at WrestleMania. Randy Orton at WWE Bash in Berlin. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania with the Philadelphia Members Band. Sami Zayn entrance in Montreal with Jey Uso. Sami Zayn at WrestleMania with Kevin Owens and Chad Gable. And Sami's family, I think.
Yeah, it was Sami's family.
Logan Paul at SummerSlam with MGK. Dominic Mysterio at WWE Bad Blood with Liv Morgan and the Lowrider. Drew McIntyre at WWE Clash of the Castle.
I'm between two.
Jey Uso on Raw.
I'm between Sami Zayn at WrestleMania.
I'm definitely not in between that one.
And Dom.
I'm definitely not in between that either. The only two I will take is Rock or Jay.
I'm gonna go Dom Lowrider, honestly.
Yeah. Oh my God! Moment of the year.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns match finish at WrestleMania. So just all the interferences.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio turning on Rhea Ripley with Liv Morgan at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Kevin Owens turning on Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in October. New Day turning on Big E on Raw.
Okay.
Tiffany Stratton's Money in the Bank cash-in on Nia Jax. Damian Priest's Money in the Bank cash-in on Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Wyatt Six debut. Braun Breaker spearing Aisha Spear at Royal Rumble. Bronson Reed hitting a tsunami on Braun Strowman onto a car.
Okay.
John Cena heel turn. Roman Reigns return at SummerSlam. Io Sky beating Rhea Ripley on Raw.
Okay, this one's kind of
easy. It's John Cena turning heel.
Yeah, John Cena turning heel.
Before John Cena turning heel was announced, I would between New Day and Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
But with them, I have to say John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Faction of the year: the OG Bloodline, the New Bloodline, American Made, Judgment Day, Damage Control.
This is hard for you?
I'm between two.
This is obviously the New Bloodline.
I'm between Judgment Day and New Bloodline.
Are you serious? Judgment Day?
Yeah.
Really?
They're the only made ones who are on show every single week and a feud every single week. American Made have missed. They're not really as a faction when American Made's out. They're kind of just as a tag team.
Yeah.
Damage Control is just dead currently.
Yeah.
OG Bloodline hasn't been together since
Survivor Series.
And then New Bloodline has kind of been on and off. So I was like, Judgment Day.
You're going Judgment Day? I'm gonna say by a mile this is New Bloodline.
The thing is, I would say that, but also it's like they really haven't done anything besides one title reign.
You know what really throws me off though?
What?
It's the Judgment Day 140-day reign with only 2 defenses.
But it's also the Judgment Day having one of the best feuds of the summer with Rhea and Liv.
Yeah.
And then just the constant funny moments backstage. Just Dom in general.
Carlito.
Yep. I mean, it's I could see New Bloodline. Just with, I feel like honestly, ever since Survivor Series, they just haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't really want to take them, because Solo was gone for a while, and it was more just a tag team than just a faction.
And Tongalo has been out since Survivor Series.
Yeah, which is why I just wanted to take, I couldn't take them. Because you could make the argument, JD's been gone, but...
Yeah, but it's JD.
One, that was recent.
Yeah.
And a title tag match. I mean, I don't know. Also, with the New Bloodline, that Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman match kind of is also throwing me off. Because he just showed up, the next week.
Yeah, true.
And as of right now, they really haven't had a feud besides Braun Strowman. But anyways, Tag Team of the Year, DIY, Awesome Truth, A-Town Down Under, Jade and Bianca, Motor City Machine Guns, The Bloodline. I think they're calling it New Bloodline. The War Raiders, JD, Street Profits, Liv and Raquel. This is really easy.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I'm between DIY and Jade and Bianca.
I'm Jade and Bianca. They just revived the whole women's tag division.
I was going to go Jade and Bianca, honestly.
DIY had a horrible theme song, so that they get points off just for that. Um, Rivalry of the year: Punk versus Drew,
Mm-hmm.
Roman versus Cody,
Mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley,
Okay.
Priest versus Finn,
Mm-hmm.
KO versus Cody,
Mm-hmm.
Nia Jax versus Tiffy, Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Hmm.
I feel like it's not fair to have Bloodline versus Bloodline.
It really isn't.
I mean, I'm not. They're not in my top, so like I'm not gonna say them anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like this is easy.
I'm between two.
I'm between two:
Which ones are you between?
Punk and Kevin.
Punk. Whose was Kevin?
Cody. Kevin Cody.
Cody. Okay.
Kevin Cody. Punk Drew.
I'm between Drew and Punk. Then I'm between Liv and Rhea.
The thing is, feud wise, Liv versus Rhea is good. Match wise, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Compared to Kevin Owens and Cody, which had one of the great matches this year.
Mm-hmm.
Punk versus Drew. The only reason I'm indifferent with Punk versus, because that would be my number one.
But you were.
But it's with that what's it called, the bull rope match.
Oh yeah.
That match is the one that's throwing me off.
Mm.
Because it wasn't a bad match. I just didn't like it.
I'm gonna go Punk versus Drew.
I'm gonna go Kevin and Cody
Mm-hmm.
for the match that was there. So,
Okay.
NXT Superstar of the Year: Oba, Roxy, Trick, Ethan Page, Julia, Kalani Jordan.
I might have a hot take here, honestly.
Who?
I'm going Roxanne Perez.
I'm going Kalani Jordan.
Really?
Yeah. It's not Julius. It could be Ethan.
Julia's too new. Ethan could be a good one, honestly.
But Oba, I feel like...
Oba's...
I don't know. Oba was just like...
Oba's Oba.
Oba didn't really have to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy really didn't have to do anything. But she just... It's just good. So everyone liked her. Trick, he was already the Superstar of the Year last year.
Yeah.
My opinion. I think... Because Kalani just kind of just... She was the first North American title holder.
Mm-hmm.
And she just really... I feel like she just built her name up the most from where it was of all three. Out of everyone.
Yeah.
Julia was already a known person.
Mm-hmm. Well, it isn't NXT Breakout Superstar.
I know. I think she just... I think she was just the best.
Mm-hmm. So you got Roxanne, I got Kalani on that.
All the way around.
Okay.
You have Perret. You have Roxy.
Yeah.
I have Kalani.
Oh, yeah.
Match of the year: Roman versus Cody, Drew versus Punk Kennel Cell.
Mm-hmm.
The tag match
Yeah.
at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles at Backlash. The men's war game: Bayley versus Io at Mania. Sammy versus Gunther at Mania. Gunther versus Randy at Bash in Berlin. Seth versus Punk. Okay. In ring wise, I'm saying Punk versus Drew.
Yeah.
Or Cody versus AJ. Was that the
That was Backlash on Puerto Rico. Was the crowd?
No, was that the stipulation or
No,
just
that was Clash in and Clash at the Castle Scotland.
was the the
That was the I Quit match.
which one?
Clash at the Castle.
Okay.
Backlash was their one-on-one match.
Okay, then I'm Roman versus Cody because it was a good match too, just not as good as.
I'm gonna go. I just love the match. I'm gonna go Cody AJ.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just also putting the end and helping that.
Mm-hmm.
On to the final three.
Mm-hmm.
WTF moment of the year: R-Truth calls Triple H Tommaso Ciampa. Kevin Owens car interviews. Chelsea goes into a dumpster. Dominic Mysterio in the shark cage. Ice show speed with Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight in Logan Paul's pool. R-Truth wrestles with John Cena. Rabid noises from Tongaloa. Jacob Fatu, I Love You So, the Y6 debut. Y6 debut.
This? Yeah, it's the Y6.
I don't know what this is. Social Star of the Year: Chelsea Green, Drew McIntyre.
We both earlier agreed that we had somebody else that isn't one of those two?
I changed mine.
Oh, you changed yours? Okay. I still have that one, but I would pick Bronson Reed, but he's not on there. So I'll pick Drew McIntyre.
I would put Karrion Kross.
Ooh.
But he's not on there.
That's
so I'm
a
thinking Drew.
really good one. That's a really good one. Cross is a really good person on social media.
Lastly, Breakout Superstar of the Year, Braun Breaker, Lyra, Penta, Oba, Juliet, Tiffy, Jacob, Chelsea, Stephanie.
My answer will always be Jacob Fatu.
I'm between two.
Who you between?
Lyra and Braun.
Ooh.
My thing with Braun is he was always a good star.
Lyra is a good pick there.
I want to say Braun though, just because he's beloved by fans.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm say Lyra, so.
So you pick Braun?
Yeah, I'm picking Braun.
Okay, I got Jacob on this.
Yep.
On to NFL news. On to NFL news. So the first news is the Giants have signed quarterback Jameis Winston to a 2-year, $4 million per year deal.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Wide receiver Brandon Cooks is rejoining the New Orleans Saints on a 1-year contract.
Ew.
On a 2-year contract, sorry.
Ew.
Lions proposed a rule for the NFL playoffs that would go off of records and not division winners instead.
Like, I see that. I like division runners better.
Just so your team will make it, have a chance at least?
No.
Texans defensive end Danielle Hunter received a 1-year extension to his current deal. The Broncos have signed Jeff Smedding as their new inside linebackers coach. The Cleveland Browns have signed offensive guard Tevin Jenkins to a 1-year contract. It was revealed that wide receiver Stephon Diggs has met with the New England Patriots. The Minnesota Vikings have bowed out of the race for quarterback Aaron Rodgers. The Los Angeles Chargers have signed tight end Tyler Conklin to a 1-year contract. Defensive end Brandon Graham is retiring from the NFL after 15 seasons with the Eagles. The Cleveland Browns have signed linebacker Jerome Baker on a 1-year contract. Longtime Eagles cornerback Avante Maddox is signing with the Detroit Lions. Former Giants pass rusher Azeez Ojulari is joining the Eagles on a 1-year contract. Michael Gallup is coming out of retirement and signing a 1-year deal with the Commanders. The Houston Texans have signed offensive tackle Cam Robinson to a 1-year contract.
The Texans are actually signing our sloppy seconds right now.
The Miami Dolphins have signed former Saints linebacker Will Gay Jr. to a 1-year deal. The Chicago Bears have signed return man specialist Devin Duvernay to a 1-year contract. The Minnesota Vikings announced they're signing receiver Rondell Moore for 1 year. Wide receiver McCole Hardman has signed a 1-year deal with the Packers. And wide receiver Zach Pascal has signed a 1-year deal with the Giants.
Yay.
Now on to March Madness.
On the basketball. March Madness has not done well for us.
We have not done well.
So, round 2. This is going to take a while. Round 2, we had Auburn versus Louisville. Mm-hmm. That did not happen, and Cringleton won over Louisville. Auburn did beat Cringleton, though, so they advanced. Mm-hmm. We had Yale over Texas A&M. Texas A&M won. But Michigan was right. We picked Michigan. Michigan won. Yeah. So, Auburn versus Michigan has happened. It's happening. Mississippi versus Iowa State. We got right. We had Mississippi. Mm-hmm. We had Marquette over New Mexico. New Mexico won. Mm-hmm. And we had Michigan State right. But Michigan State pulled off the win. So, we have Mississippi versus versus Michigan State coming up. Which doesn't really matter because we had Marquette versus Michigan in the finals. On to the West. Mm-hmm. We've had everything right on the in round 2. We had everything right. Mm-hmm. Round 3 we had Florida versus Maryland. We had Florida versus Colorado State. Maryland won. Then we had Texas Tech, which we got right, versus St. John's. Mm-hmm. Arkansas pulled off the win. We have Florida, Texas Tech in the final. East, we have Duke versus Baylor, but we got right. Duke won that match. Mm-hmm. We had Liberty over Oregon. Oregon won, though. They faced Arizona. Arizona won, like we got right. We had BYU versus Wisconsin right. BYU beat Wisconsin in a very close match. It's kind
Yeah,
of scared.
it was scary.
We did have Wisconsin over BYU though.
Okay.
Vanderbilt versus St. Mary's. St. Mary's won. They play Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama won.
Mm-hmm.
So then we just have BYU versus Alabama, Duke versus Arizona. We have Arizona versus Alabama.
Yep.
Midwest, we have almost everything in round 2 right, besides High Point. We had High Point beating Purdue. Purdue won. Round 3, we had Gonzaga over Houston. Houston won, and Purdue beat McNeese. Kentucky beat Illinois. Tennessee beat UCLA. So we have Houston versus Purdue. Kentucky over Tennessee. Our finals for that round for the Midwest is just totally wrong. We had Gonzaga versus UCLA.
Yep.
Neither of those teams were in. Finals, we have Michigan versus Florida, Alabama versus Gonzaga. The left side, Michigan versus Florida is still good. Alabama versus Gonzaga is not good. Gonzaga out.
Yep.
And our final was Florida versus Gonzaga.
Was Florida winning?
Yep. So we probably should have picked Alabama.
Yeah.
As I told you.
No, bro. You were for Gonzaga, bro.
No, I hate Gonzaga.
Oh my god.
I'm a Gonzaganist. Anyways, I guess we can do a little bits of NBA. Starting off with the Central, Cavs are 57-14, first in the East. They did lose to a good old Phoenix Suns.
Yay.
I think they're on like a three or 4 game losing streak right now.
I'll check.
Pacers 41-29, fourth in the East. Bucks 40-30, fifth in the East. Kyle Kuzma just looks so good in a Bucks jersey. I want it. Pistons are 40-32, sixth in the East. Bulls are 31-40, ninth in the East.
Yeah, they lost 4 games in a row. Magic, Clippers, Kings, then Suns.
Yeah.
But then they won again by 30 against the Jazz.
Yeah. Josh Giddey played like the match of the century. He broke records. I think he dropped like the 4-double. I don't know what's called when it's a 4.
Oh, triple double? No.
That's the quadruple double. Yeah, he dropped like a quadruple double.
When?
I don't know. Celtics.
It was against the Lakers. I remember that.
Yeah. Celtics are 52-19, second in the East. Knicks are 44-22nd, third in the East. Raptors are 24-47, 11th in the East. Nets are 23-48, 12th in the East. 76ers are 23-48, 13th in the East. Hawks are 35-36, 7th in the East. Magic are 33-38, 8th in the East. Heat are 30-41, 10th in the East. Andrew Wiggins, I think. He's for the Heat now, right?
Yeah.
He dropped he had a great game.
He did have a great game.
30
He dropped 42.
Yeah. Hornets 18-53, 14th in the East. It's been rumored that if the Hornets get the number 1 draft pick, that Cooper Flag is doing another year in Duke.
Do it, Cooper Flag. Do it.
Why he's doing that, I don't know, because they have Miles Bridges.
And
who cares about LaMelo? They have Miles Bridges.
yeah, that's
27 days, 27 nights, immaculate in case. 40 at the strike. Got the slight skin. Is she bad? Put on her flight. So you don't want to hit.
Cooper Flag just wants to go to the Wizards.
Wizards are 15-55, 15th in the East. Thunder are 59-12, first in the East. Nuggets are 45-27, third in the East. The West, I mean. Timberwolves are 41-31, 7th in the West. Trailblazers are 32, 10th in the 12th in the West. Jazz are 16-56, 15th in the West. Lakers are 37-27, 4th in the West. I think LeBron's back.
LeBron's back, and he got mollywopped by the Bulls.
Warriors are 41-36 in the West. Clippers are
Steph's out currently. He might return Tuesday though.
Clippers are 40-31, 8th in the West. Kings are 35-35, 9th in the West. Suns are 34-37, 10th in the West. Suns have made the play-in.
Yes,
so far. We're the last seed. Hopefully, we'll probably still make it though.
Yeah.
Southwest, Rockets are 46-26, second in the West. Grizzlies are 35-28, fifth in the West. Mavericks are 34-37, 11th in the West. Anthony Davis is making his return this week.
Yes, it is announced that he's making it tonight. On whatever day it is.
Thursday. I mean, Spurs are 31, 39, 12th, 13th in the East, West. Pelicans are 19, 53, 14th in the West.
Mm-hmm.
My predictions for the championship will be the good old Celtics versus the Lakers. Lakers winning, Luka winning MVP.
I still have Thunder over Celtics.
No.
And I got SGA winning MVP.
That's it for this week.
Yep.
Next week we'll do Raw, NXT, SmackDown, news for both WWE and NFL, March Madness and NBA, and whatever we feel like in the middle.
Yep.
Anyways, we just got 8 free pizzas. Good. Bye.
Peace.